So a little more on soul motion practice, kind of a part two. Um, there's movement ministry was a term that I heard early on when I engaged with soul motion, and wow, did this touch an important place in me. Um, it didn't have to do with a religion of any sort. I was raised Jewish. I was officiated into being a reverend of a certain tradition that came through my healing school, and love ceremony and love ritual. Um, and I love matters of the heart and what matters to the heart. And so there's something about having the ministry in the space that not every soul motion teacher brings in, but I'd say I do. I'd say it's part of what I loved and recognized in Vincent as soon as I got onto his dance floor. Um, and it's not heavy handed. It's not, uh, I don't think it's the kind of ministry that makes anyone uncomfortable. I suppose some people are just uncomfortable moving their body around in space, but it's basically just to hold awe at the center, to say yes to life, um, yes, please, and more, and show me the way. You know, so movement ministry is something that I associate with soul motion. Um, and then some people are wanting to know, like, what's the music like? And the music is, again, I'll use the term full spectrum. It's world music. It's music from different times and place, um, and it follows different than something like practices that follow a wave, which absolutely have their place and are incredibly aligned with nature in a lot of ways. Um, this is the practice of breath. So if there are shapes to the way the music goes, it's close to home, inhaling, and then the music might bring us out into the exhale a bit, and then the music comes in and brings us home and exhales us back into the shared space. And so, if this is one shape that music can go, I'd say soul motion has more of this, this. And so it's a whole variety of music. I would say most of the music, certainly that I play and that I often find in soul motion spaces, touch my soul. They touch a part of me that um, is hard to access otherwise without certain music or certain environments or certain conditions. So soulful music, but of a variety of textures and cultures and decades. Um, and it's designed to kind of awaken and enliven the soul. Often that means music that the facilitator really likes and is moved by themselves. So you'll hear some different music coming out of different facilitators, but soulful music, I think, is safe to say. And this breath practice and this inhale and this exhale being something that we're just always with, and then of course the pause on top of the breath, the pause on the bottom of the breath, and begin again. Right? So um, that feels like an important distinction that is of soul motion, is that the music breathes, as do we, as does the nature in us and around us. So ministry and breath.